Yo, first things first, I want to say Merry Christmas to everybody who celebrates it. Um, Today has been very very long. I was planning on making this review much earlier in the day. Ignore the background noise. Can't do anything about it. I'm sorry, but I just ate a pizza. It's pretty good. Today I saw Nosferatu, and it's actually the last movie that I'm seeing this year. So I'm here to do a review for it. I was gonna talk about the things that I got for Christmas, but you niggas probably don't care. So we'll just get right into it. So, Nosferatu. People were hyping it up, people were saying this, people were saying that. I keep it real. This movie won't be for everyone. It's very artistic, it's very elevated horror, it's very dramatic, and at times it's dark. This will be all spoilers, by the way, just fair warning. This movie, I would give it a solid 7. Now listen, bruh, to the people that love this movie, kudos to you. That's great. But all I've been seeing online is that this movie's the greatest movie of 2024. 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 5 stars, this, that, and the third. People are good at hyping shit up. And, I usually don't listen to the hype because I end up getting very disappointed. And I already knew going into this movie that this movie, it's going to be an acquired taste. I like to give things like this a chance. I don't know, this movie was very weird. It was very freaky. So, Nosferatu, which I only know about Nosferatu because of SpongeBob, but Nosferatu, it's about this woman. She be tweaking and shit in her dreams, and she Nosferatu, Count Orlok, he wants to bone this girl and suck all her blood. And she has a husband who gets assigned to go visit Count Orlok. I think it was originally for just to sell a house, but then, obviously that isn't the case because he gets shafted a little bit, but he doesn't die. But he does get some of his blood sucked out of his body. All the characters the main girl, the main chick, I forgot her name, but she was very good. She gave a great performance. She was that shit. When it comes to doing what she did in this movie, it takes a lot. I couldn't. That's very awkward, some of the scenes that she had to do. And as for Bill Skarsgård as Nosferatu, he was cool. His voice was something, very different from Pennywise. The design of Nosferatu, it was fine. He had this bushy ass mustache that was throwing me off a little bit, but besides that, it was cool. And as for all the other characters, like besides the main chick's husband, there's the main chick's husband's, her and her husband's friends. She's close with the wife, and the husband's close with the dude, and they have 2 little girls who get shafted completely by Count Orlok. I'm just gonna say Nosferatu is easier; it rolls off the tongue better. They get shafted. And the girl, who is pregnant, by the way, also gets shafted. And the guy, played by Aaron Taylor Johnson, he's like the skeptic of the group. He's like, because William Dafoe, who was another character, and then this doctor guy, he's like, yep, she's cursed. Nosferatu, he's after her. He wants her. He wants to marry her. Because at the beginning of the movie, she was crying about some shit. She was like, come to me. Something, come to me. And Nosferatu was like, bet. let's you are mine. We are born to be, tethered together. Um, and there was that. This movie is like mad long, bro. And I went to an early showing because this shit is very limited. It came out yesterday, but that was a 10 p.m. showing. It was an IMAX, but I was not about to do all that, so I just went today, Christmas Day, at 11. It was nothing but adults, a whole theater full of adults. It was very calm, collected, pretty much what you would expect from an all adult theater, I guess. Very calm people. The movie was very long, and there was some cool imagery, like dark imagery, that I thought was fun. But this movie is just, it's one of those, man. It's one of those elevated horror, very demonic, very eerie and evil, and it just, it's just, it's not really my cup of tea. It's not really my cup of tea. It wasn't dog shit, but in my head, I was thinking like, damn, bro, this shit is the last movie that I'm seeing in 2024. This shit is not meeting my expectations, because when I tell you, people were sucking off this movie, the reaction people are giving to this movie is the same reaction people were giving to Long Legs. And Long Legs, that was probably one of the most underwhelming films of 2024, if I'm being real. You know what I'm saying? Not saying Long Legs was dog shit, but it wasn't as good as people were saying it was. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I mean, this movie was just dragging. Like, even though the pace was fast and, there was a lot of cool stuff happening, it wasn't enough for me. It's just, I gave it a chance. Would I ever watch it again? Nah. It ends, let me talk about that. It ends with Nosferatu coming to the girl. He gives her 3 nights. He's like, on night 3, we will be married and we're gonna bone. And she's like, I bet. So she's naked and shit. He bites into her chest and sucks all her blood. And then the sunlight hits him. He dies. And she also dies from bloodlust. And her husband survives. But that's it. That's how it ends. She dies. With Nosferatu on top of her. And they're both butt-ass naked. And that's how the movie ends. I don't know, man. It's just, I don't mind elevated horror, but I just think it's hard to take it serious, Even though there were some things that, were like, what the fuck? I'm used to it, I've seen it all for the most part, so nothing really, rattles me, you know what I'm saying? There was this one scene where a dude bit off a bird's head, didn't faze me, saw that shit in The Hills Have Eyes 2006 remake. Again, the 2 little girls, I mean, I guess that was kind of effective because, for a minute, you're just hearing these girls scream in fucking agony while their mother is doing fuck all, trying to wake up the husband, Aaron Taylor Johnson. The other woman who's pregnant, she's played by Emma Corrin, who was in Deadpool and Wolverine. She was Cassandra Nova. She was good in that movie. She's fine in this. But yeah, I guess hearing them scream, and then when it cuts to them, they're just dead. Their lifeless bodies are being held up by Nosferatu, just sucking their blood. So I guess that was pretty gnarly, I guess. And there's this one scene where the girl, the main chick, she does a lot of physical things with her body. She's doing a lot of, she does a lot of that throughout the whole movie, the main chick. I feel like that was very effective. That was probably the most effective thing, her physicality, the physicality that she brought to the role. I think that was probably the best part of the movie. She gave a better performance than Bill as Nosferatu, because she was so physical. There was this one scene where she it's in the trailer where she's screaming and she's ripping her whatever the hell she had on, her dress, and then after that, she goes down. She picks up her head. Her eyes are rolled to the back of her head. She has her tongue out, and she's just tweaking. And the camera's just lingering on that shot of her doing that shit for a few seconds. That shit was pretty pretty gnarly to look at. But besides that, besides her amazing performance, I don't know. This movie just didn't really do anything for me. But yeah, bruh. This review is short, simple, and sweet. A 7 out of 10. It's an acquired taste. Most people aren't gonna like it. You know me, I'm an old-fashioned guy. You know, I like a good old-fashioned slasher. You know, or you know, I'm fine with paranormal shit. You know, as long as niggas are getting bodied consistently and it's not a bunch of ooga boogas. You know, but yeah, bruh. This was a quick review for Nosferatu, last movie of 2024. 2025, there's a bunch of movies that I'm going to be reviewing because there's going to be a bunch of movies that I'm going to be seeing. I think the first movie review for 2025 is probably going to be Wolfman. Probably. And that'll be on the 16th. So I'll probably, if I see it on Thursday, I'll probably make a review for it on Friday because, Thursday, that's probably Thursday night. So, yeah. This year was, if I had to, reflect on this year in terms of the 2024 movies, we've had some bangers. But next year, next year's on a whole nother level. We're getting nothing but straight gas. And I don't want to hear, we're getting nothing but reboots and sequels and this and that and third. I don't give no fuck. Because me, I'm a horror fan. And a lot of big franchises are coming back, like Final Destination. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Being able to see one of these iconic franchise movies in theaters is, people don't realize how special that is. Because imagine being a person that got to see the original Scream back in 1996 opening day. That's not something that you can just say. You know what I'm saying? That's, those people are lucky as shit. So yeah, bro. Just I'm very excited to see all these big IPs return. Predators coming out. This year we got Alien, Romulus, which was great. And yeah, bro, that's about it. Next year is gonna be fire for movies. But yeah, this has been my review for Nosferatu. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And I will see you when I see you. I'm the hero light legend of this world, Tyree Figueroa, signing out. Peace.